Okay, so this might seem like a really weird song to sing for my dad's birthday, but I'm gonna start with a story. When I was young, like, I don't know, like 10, I guess, ish, 10 to 15, um, my dad owned a little boat. It was just like a little, I don't know. It was just a little boat. It was like a beetle bug of boats, I guess. It had a little cabin, which, I mean, it was like barely, it was like a crawl space, basically. Um, and it had a little tiny deck that could fit like maybe 6 people, small people. So it was usually like my dad, my stepmom, me, my brother, and maybe like one or two of their friends. Um, but anyways, my dad plays guitar, and he's played guitar for me and my brother since we were this big. Um, and he always did requests. And ever since we were little, we learned all of the songs that he would play for us. And that was like one of our favorite things when we were real little, was when he would be home at night and he would sit out in our hallway outside of our bedroom door and take requests until we fell asleep. And we used to love to go to like his band's shows and, listen to practice. They would practice in the basement, and I don't know, he went through like 100 different bands, and all of them had the same name as far as my brother and I were concerned, and they were the boys. Daddy and the boys. But yeah, so those were some of my favorite memories of growing up, was listening to my dad play guitar. And when he got this boat, about that time, he started having like collaborations with me singing and him playing, or both of us singing and him playing, because he tried to teach me how to play guitar and I sucked at it. So I sang instead. And the song that I am going to sing is one of my favorites, from that collaboration time. I don't know why, but I guess just for me and him both, he and I both, this song was just really powerful and touching. And growing up, I've gotten a lot of flack for this being one of my favorite songs, because it's not a very popular song amongst the cool people, I guess. But regardless, it's a song that my dad and I shared, and it's a song that we both felt really, really deeply connected with. So, the song that I'm going to sing for my dad for his birthday is Saliva, and it is, I always forget the name, I'm horrible. It's Rest in Pieces. So, Saliva, Rest in Pieces for my daddy on his birthday. Look at me, my depth perception must be off again, 'cause this hurts deeper than I thought it did. It has not healed with time. It just shot down my spine. You look so beautiful tonight. Reminds me how you laid us down, gently smiled before you destroyed my life. Could you find it in your heart to make this go away and let me rest in pieces? Could you find it in your heart to make this go away? Let me rest in pieces. Look at me, my depth perception must be off again. You got much closer than I thought you did. I'm in your reach. You held me in your hands. Could you find it in your heart to make this go away and let me rest in pieces? Could you find it in your heart to make this go away, and let me rest in pieces. Could you find it in your heart? Could you find it in your heart? Could you find it in your heart to make this go away? Let me rest in pieces. Could you find it in your heart to make this go away? Let me rest in pieces. Could you find it in your heart to make this go away? Let me rest in pieces. Could you find it in your heart to make this go away? Let me rest in pieces, in pieces, pieces. Thank you for teaching me how to sing, Daddy. I love you. Happy birthday.